Hello everyone, today's video is about Aliens Fireteam Elite. So, out of all the Alien games I have played over the years, this by far is the best game out of all of them. This is an arcade-type version of the Aliens world, with you trying to survive waves and complete objectives at the same time. There is a lot of lore that is revealed in the game, which is great. I love the fact that you can play alone or with two friends to make a three-person squad. Set after the events of Alien 3, it doesn't really have anything to do with the Alien movies, just pointing out the wireframe. You control a space marine that you yourself create. After a distress call from a ship Katanga, you arrive there to find the place with xenomorphs, and the only remaining survivor explains that Yutani Corp is breeding xenox, and you try to get to the bottom of this. First of all, I have to say that the game is pretty lore-heavy. You can find plenty of notes scattered on missions, and characters give you tidbits if you talk to them in a hub area. So if you want tons of lore for the series, you can find it here. However, the overall plot is just not very good. It barely moves forward, and then when you reach the finale, it just ends with no resolution. The only thing I really enjoy about the game is the graphics. It recreates the locales from the series like spaceships, tunnels, and aliens hives. However, you do explore a lot of the same type of environments constantly, so I hope you do like exploring the same looking high-tech looking hallways. I do like the xeno designs and other characters look fine, but there is not much variety of different breeds. But at least there was care put into the ones that made it into the game. Audio is here the strong suit of the game, hands down. Those sound effects you know and love from the movies are here, and they sound better than ever. It's quite satisfying hearing the pulse rifle of the smart gun ripping through waves of aliens, and hearing the iconic beeping of the monitor tracker is awesome. Even the music is pretty damn good and matches the tone of the soundtrack used in the movies. Talking about gameplay, like the opening line says, the game is basically Aliens' take on the Left 4 Dead formula. You go through levels, hunker down, and fight waves of xenos. So first of all, let's go straight into the combat. It's fine, but nothing really impressive. It's fun to gun down the aliens for sure, but however it gets old pretty fast. It's because the AE is just very boring to fight against. The aliens just do in a straight line for you. There is no flanking or whatever. They just gun it towards you, and that's all they do. However, it's still very entertaining if you like mindless shooters. The game also turns into a cover shooter suddenly when they remove xenos and force you to fight androids instead, which gets incredibly tedious because they eat bullets like there's tomorrow. You can sometimes pump a full mag into them and they will not go down. These chapters are super annoying, more fun than they take up 20% of the game length. Yeah, that's another negative. There is just simply not enough content. You can roughly wrap up the game in around 4 hours, and that's about all you get from the main story. You can go back and replay these levels with modifiers which can make things harder or easier, and you get rewards like more XP, cosmetics or weapon add-ons. But honestly, it wasn't enough to interest me. There's also other game modes like a versus mode and a horde mode, but again, these are just not that interesting and wind up getting boring. Also, if you're a solo player, I have bad news. The game tells you right away that the AE is not equipped to handle any difficulty that's not easy, and easy is so easy that you are basically playing it on God mode, which ends up making the experience even more bland. To sum up, I enjoyed Aliens Fireteam Elite for what it is. It's an entertaining, mindless shooter, however, for the price, there is basically next to no content. On a sale, I recommend it. If you need a Left 4 Dead fix, but honestly, if you have Left 4 Dead 2, just download Xeno skin for the zombies and have it out. So this is the end of our short review. All in all, I enjoyed this game, but it still has some cons. Thank you guys for watching. Please tell me, what do you think about this game? Did you like it, or are you going to buy it? Let's discuss in the comments, and I'll see you next video. Bye.